Disappear. They're flashing on the tab touch starting gates. Ready to run. Giraffe back to the exclusion of all other runners, and they're racing as well. And Tenderden and Petrosity amongst the first to get going. Giraffe is going to be back about midfield in the early stages, and Botel sends Greco forward. Pushing up as well as Diablerie, Tycoon Target, getting over from his wide gate, Mad Brad. Lord Ludlow fired up in the middle, Frio outside of him, Bold Success squeezed up on the rail. Then Giraffe, a length and a half chasing Chaos and Knight of Pro, Purist outside of those. The last group, Ragazzo Doro, Just Like Fire, and Anvil Green over towards the inside. At the 800 now they go, and Petrosity bowling along in front with his neck arched, led the way by a neck to Greco. They're a length and a half on Tycoon Target, who's going up there 3 deep pulling. In between horses, Tenderden. Diabler is next on the fence. A little wider out is Mad Brad, followed by Bold Success, Lord Ludlow. Then the heavily back commodity Giraffe. Off the course, Frio, chasing Chaos and Knight of Pro. They're followed further back behind them, Purist, Ragazzo Doro held up behind plenty of traffic. Just Like Fire is next of all, and Anvil Green into the straight at the 300. Petrosity led Greco, Diablerie, Tycoon Target laying in. Bold Success can't get a run. Mad Brad, here comes Giraffe though with its runner. Giraffe at the 100 ranged up, grabbed the lead from Mad Brad. Frio, Just Like Fire is flying down the outside with Bold Success late, but they're going to land the money with Giraffe. Giraffe has got there, Giraffe home. It's a busy finish. 5 of them there for second and third, including Just Like Fire, Frio, Mad Brad, Bold Success, Diablerie. A Knight of Pro behind them from Lord Ludlow, chasing Chaos. Tycoon Target, Ragazzo Doro, Anvil Green, Greco dropped out. So did Petrosity. Purist is next home, and last to greet the judge is Tenderden. Waiting for placings, Giraffe. Giraffe ridden by Chris Parnham, giving Chris a big double. He won the Crawford earlier, and this has been backed in like there was no settling. 650 to 320 crunch. Bold Success, Mad Brad, Just Like Fire are the trio primarily amongst 5 here that will wax up the minor placings. But the one that punters were cheering, the one that they were all on, the Hallebeck gelding in the Mungrup stud colours for Neville Parnham with Chris Parnham aboard, has dominated them late. 1:23.08 is the time. Giraffe is home by Hallebeck from Lizzie Longlegs. A winning double for Chris Parnham ends a very good day in the saddle, having got home in the Crawford earlier on the Bonnie mare, Dainty Tess. Just pulling up Giraffe there. They were supremely confident there. Punters took any price at the finish, and had it been any longer, this would have just kept tumbling on in, and they would have been pleased to take whatever odds there were. Now, Bold Success, number 4, is second. It's a dead heat between Mad Brad, Just Like Fire for third. 8-4, a dead heat between 1 and 10 there, as Britt Taylor joins us now. Chris has got Giraffe under control. Clark of the course comes over, and so at the moment, it's the meat in the middle of a grey sandwich, Britt.
It certainly is, Darren. And Chris, you wouldn't know because it was all in the late stages, but punters climbed out of trees to back this horse, and you've saluted for them. Were you that confident with the horse today?
Not really. I thought he'd run well, but yeah, look, he was a bit unlucky the other day. He probably should have gone close to winning. Yeah, one jockey got me way, but forget about that one. But today, yeah, came in confident that he'd run well, but not that he'd win.
You have a fantastic record with this horse. What's the secret with your association with him?
No secret. You know, he's honest and he tries hard, so I just do my best on him, and he runs well most of the time. And
it's a nice way to start the Ascot Carnival, winning a feature and then taking out the last. What are your hopes for the season ahead?
I just ride as many winners as I can, and you know, obviously never going to be in front of Willie, so might be second fiddle, but I'll be happy with that.
If you could win one race over this Ascot Carnival period, particularly the Masters, which one would it be?
Definitely the Railway Stakes, and got the most history behind it, so if we could win that one, it would be great.
Well, you're up to a flyer for a good start. Well done, Chris.
Thanks, Brittany.
Yeah, Chris Parnham brings up a double. It's great to see him back here in WA and riding winners, but Neville, This horse was backed off the mat. When we had a chat to you, it was about $7 and started around $3. And there's nothing better on a racetrack when there's a horse that's been backed off the map and it wins, because that roar was something else when he hit the front.
Yeah, we're pretty confident today, and I'm very pleased that the punters are going home winners. Yeah.
So did you have a bet?
I don't bet, mate. No.
Oh, that's a lie, Neville. But that was a good performance, because he was unlucky last start, and Chris gave him a peach of a ride today as well.
Yeah, a little bit stiff in that last run where he just got chopped out when he was starting to build. But today he was, put into a bit of clear room from the top of the straight. Looked like he was sort of getting laid on a bit early in the race, but he found some room, and he was able to give him a good ride, and found a bit of daylight, and he was too good for him.
It was a good race today, pretty even race, and obviously our carnival's not far away. Do you set out a grand final for him, or a plan for a grand final maybe later on?
Oh, look, I think he's still a little bit young in the head to appreciate him advancing too far this campaign, but he's a sort of horse who could finish up in a Mungrop sprint or a Bunbury Stakes, something like that. He's a talented horse, but very immature in the brain at the moment. Yeah.
That's a big win by Giraffe in the last. The punters are happy. They're cheering.
Punters are very happy today.
Maybe someone will shout you a beer.
I reckon they might, yeah.
Well done, Nev.
I reckon that fella right there was. Yeah.
He's had a fortune on it. You'll get him all right. Geez, that wraps up a good day, Mark. And Neville Parton's got a happy knack of winning the last race.